WWE has a Saturday night's main event that I don't think anyone's excited for. Why don't we talk about this?
Yes, that's what I was going to bring this up earlier, and I knew that we'd be getting to it, because from what I have seen, is this a Saturday night's main event that is meant to follow in the veins of other Saturday night's main events? That was a big event, a special occasion with a major match or happening or something to hang your hat on? Or is this Saturday night's contractual commitment? We're letting the cock down easy over on Peacock. We don't want to just do a complete breakup, just not speak or anything. No, we still want to be friends. We just don't want to fuck the cock anymore. So we're just going to give them shows that use the main event term loosely and contain some more television that we do like we do when we do other television.
Well, let's see what you think of the card. A big 5-match card. Same as a premium live event. Isn't it nice? For the Intercontinental Championship, the champion Penta versus Ethan Page.
Is this NXT or AAA is going to simulcast this or what? All right.
Ethan Page has been getting a pretty nice push on Raw, and you got to think maybe they would give him the belt here.
Good Lord. I've never seen it.
All right, this is sounding promising so far. For the Tag Team Championship, The Vision, Logan Paul and Austin Theory, the champions, versus the Street Profits, Angelo Dawkins and Montez Ford.
And that's what I referenced earlier in the program. We were talking about these guys. If Logan Paul and Austin Theory as champions if they were under Heyman's umbrella and part of his group along with Braun, and were trying to put together a legitimate top heel stable, then a horseman-like situation, then they should have had the other top single baby faces like LA Knight and, well, what I don't know, are the Usos baby faces now, or are they heels? Who knows? They beat people up in gang fights. But top level guys to challenge them to establish the belts are more important now. Instead, it's the Street Profits who is the interchangeable with goddamn the Vikings, that are interchangeable with the Motor City Machine Guns, that were interchangeable with the other team that I can't remember who the fuck they were now. And that's the problem. All the tag teams that they've had for the past 10 years that are established teams are meh. And it's like, if they try to push these guys, I don't get Dawkins at all. Ford is athletic, but personality wise, I don't see where it is or what it is if it's there.
Jim, in a 6-woman tag match.
Of course it is.
Rhea Ripley and Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss versus Jade Cargill, Meechin, and B-Fab.
See, okay.
Now you got a real Sophie's choice.
Well, I'd rather have Sophie Tucker on this fucking heel team than you've got Rhea and you got Charlotte and there's Alexa, but it's Jade, it's kayfabe, and poor Mia Yim. She can work. It's just nobody cares because she's a stooge to the other girl who didn't get over because she's not really gotten any better, so they gave her stooges to hide that she's not really that over. Yeah.
All right, I won't ask for a prediction there. Not worth it. Jim?
Oh, Jesus Christ. It's Dusty, Flair, and I don't know, Cowboy Lang versus George South and the Mulkeys. So who would you pick?
All right, Becky Lynch versus Sol Ruka.
I thought we get more girls matches? All right, I guess I'll watch Becky and Saul, because It's not a 6 girl, and Becky's over, and everybody's making over Saul. But Jesus H. Christ, I didn't like the flippy do she does before she started botching it all the time when she got to the main roster, because it doesn't make any sense.
No.
But we'll see what happens. I'll watch
She's gonna hurt
that.
herself doing it.
And finally, Jim,
ACL
for the Women's
nothing.
World Tag Team Championship,
Wait a minute, what?
the champions Paige and Brie Bella
Are you
versus the irresistible forces of Lash Legend and Nia Jax.
Oh, okay. So basically what you're saying is we're going to review Saturday night's main event of me watching Becky Lynch and Sol Ruka.
What about
Is this
what
a
about
rib?
Penta? What about
5
Penta and
matches?
Ethan Page? Penta and Ethan Page.
I guess 5 matches and 3 of them are girls' matches. Talk about your contractual commitments. All righty. Yeah, we'll watch a couple of those contests.
If I bought tickets in advance and spent a bunch of money to go to Saturday night's main event and this was the card I got, I'd be pretty pissed off. I'd be pretty fucking pissed off.
And what's the building? What town again?
Fort
Are
Wayne,
they in?
Indiana, the Allen County War Memorial
no.
Coliseum.
Yeah, that's the old Coliseum. They're still there. By the way, the record for people in that building is for Dick the Bruiser and Baron von Raschke in 1972. For anything, they've never beat it yet, and they won't here. Yeah, they'll be happy in Fort Wayne though, because it's Fort Wayne.
Star City meets Green Arrow.
Nice of you to show up.
In Fort Wayne though, because it's Fort Wayne. If everybody just comes out and doesn't puke on the way to the ring, Fort Wayne will buy it.
Isn't it the place where the guy emailed before and said that there was a bobcat on top of a tree in Fort Wayne with a fucking deer in his mouth?
Was that Fort Wayne? I don't know. That's your story. Was that Fort Wayne?
I think it was Fort Wayne. Yeah.
Well, see, that's why, anything in Fort Wayne gets over.
Well, people wanted a Cougar division. There you go.
As Troy Graham said, ain't nothing plain about Fort Wayne.
And Jim, that's Saturday night's main event. And of course, Saturday night's main event makes you think of Saturday night, which is supposed to be better than this. And some people go out on Saturday night and they enjoy